Welcome back to the Dominion League. It is season 32, and I am still in C Division, thanks to finishing fourth last season. Huzzah! Buchan did not, in fact, end up playing any matches, so there were only 5 players. 2 of those players are rejoining me this season, Cavo Sapien and MVP. So the division looks significantly tougher this season because those were both strong players that were in the division last season. We've also got Seprix, who is quite good in his own right, and then or his or her own right, I suppose. And then I forget who the other 2 players are, but Ospond I know is one, and I forget who the other one is. But point is, I think the division's going to be tougher this season, so I need to probably step up my game in order to continue to remain in C Division, specifically not lose 5-1 to MVP again. But today we're playing Seprix, so I should make sure to focus on that. Alright, so we have Apprentice and Recruiter for trashing, and Cemetery, and kind of sort of not really Ritual. We've got Haunted Mirror, so we can get a ghost if we want, which could be fun. You've got Minion stuff we could potentially do thanks to trashing. Menagerie is another draw option. Apprentice, Recruiter, so there's definitely options for draw. Blessed Village is an obelisk pile, so we want to get some of those. And Seprix with the 5-2 opening. That looks pretty good on this board overall, I think. Yeah, there's always the option for like an ill-gotten gains rush, but I think with the trashing that won't be winning. So we want to hit 5 so we can get Recruiter, I think. So I think we're going to go Silver and then maybe Blessed Village. Get the Obelisk points. Potentially the Blessing is relevant. Obviously, Blessed Village isn't doing anything for me right now, which is the sad part, but it's at least not hurting me. Yeah. And another option is Silver, just like really, really be confident that I hit 5. But I think I'm going to go with this. Alright, yeah, we'll put that into our shuffle. Oh, really? I still didn't hit 5 this turn? Alright. Well, I could get a Cemetery to trash 2 estates. That doesn't seem like that good. I mean, the Recruiter and Apprentice only trash 1 card, so it's still alright. But having like silver, copper, estate would obviously make it significantly better. Trash 3 cards instead of 2. Yeah, I think I'm just going to buy another Blessed Village. Maybe this is a mistake, but I do want to have some. Okay, well, now we're going to have too much money. I don't know that there's anything I can do about that. I don't think there's a reason not to draw through, just to speed up the shuffle. I mean, if I hit my other silver, that's... Oh, wait, this is my other silver. I do have... Yeah, I have 2 silvers. Right, okay, never mind. Yeah, this is kind of awkward. I know that there's an estate in here and 2 copper / haunted mirror. Yeah, no, I don't think there's any reason not to draw. Okay, well, this is way overkill. But yeah, we need to get this trashing going. Yeah, I'm already feeling pretty behind. He's played the recruiter twice. Yeah, it's not good for me. Not good. And this turn isn't looking too hot either, unless I manage to draw exactly my recruiter. If I draw a silver, it's okay, but gets another recruiter. Yeah. It's a good card. Alright, well, I guess we go ahead here. I could get my own border guard. So at some point I'm going to want menageries, but right now it's not doing anything. Border guard can potentially do something. Squire also, just for the plus buy, is going to be relevant. Combos nicely with minion. I did obviously have 7 last turn, but that isn't going to be reliable by any means for a while, so I don't know that I desperately need plus buy. I certainly don't need silver, or more silver, but I guess border guard will speed things up like a very small bit with the filtering, so I'll pick up a border guard. Look at me with my big 7 points. Let's go, Obelisk. Also not having trash in my estates, but I'm less excited about that. Squire and a border guard. Okay. Alright, well, we've got enough for another recruiter. Gotta get on that train. So I'm very unlikely to get the horn or the whatever, the lantern anytime soon. And there's the first minion buy. Makes sense. Yeah, that'll do. Can we get an estate? We can. No real reason to spend the villager here, I don't think. The only reason to do it would just be to accelerate my deck a little bit. I bought, yeah, my other recruiters are my next 7 cards. I do cut the odds of missing it by 50% by drawing right here, which is something. Actually, I've got another Blessed Village in there, so really there's only, yeah, the odds are quite low that I miss, so I'm not going to worry about it too much. I'm actually somewhat tempted to go for a third recruiter just because I'm far behind in trashing. That's the first... No, it's the second estate I've trashed. So I've trashed 2 cards, he's trashed 4. And this is definitely not a, like, you need a whole bunch of, or you want a whole bunch of junk left over game with the minions. Although on the other hand, winning the minion splits kind of is pretty valuable too. And minion gets you around. Yeah, I'll grab a minion. I don't know. Alright, well, 50-50 shot to whiff on the recruiter, just like I was worried about. Although it looks like it wouldn't have necessarily helped to draw the card. No, it would have, I guess. Actually, it was guaranteed. Why didn't I think about that? I should have thought about that. Bleh. So here, I think, which one is the horn? Yeah, put it on your deck. Yeah, that's the better choice, I think. Less about the filtering, more about the reliability. Especially because the odds of hitting 3 actions in a row are probably starting to get pretty reasonable for Seprix. So the question is, do I lead with the recruiter, or do I go with the minions first? I don't have a squire, which is actually kind of a problem. Maybe I should have brought a squire instead of a border guard. I wasn't expecting to start hitting 5 so consistently quite so quickly. And I'm going to have to spend a turn buying a squire, which is unfortunate. It's going to be like out of order. His opening was just so much better. He opened border guard, right? So, right. But he bought a squire probably on his first shuffle. He bought a silver turn 3, squire turn 4. Yeah, okay. Yeah, in retrospect, I think I needed to just go ahead and buy a squire instead of a border guard when I did. I mean, I don't know how that would have affected my previous shuffles and whether I would have whiffed on one of the 5s, but... Okay, well, he turned my potentially very good turn into a potentially pretty lousy turn. So maybe I'll get to buy a squire and feel less bad about it? Silver linings. Yeah, I can't even buy a 5, so we'll just pick up squire. This definitely feels like one of those games where I'm just going to get outpaced working towards the same thing. Maybe I should have gone for... tried to zig where Seprix zagged or something. Like, pick up... I don't really know what the other option would have been, though. Letting minions go uncontested seems like a really bad idea. Ill-gotten gains. It seems hard to see. It's hard to imagine how that would be fast enough to cause him any real trouble. Oh, man. Oh, he's got 5 minions and I've got 2. Man, this is not good. Do I just play recruiter again first? Maybe I do. I could trash squire to gain a minion. do I expect to be able to get more than, like... Well, the problem with trashing Squire to gain minion is then I don't have multiple buys again. Do I expect to be able to get double minion without doing that? Right now, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in hand if I just play stuff, but 5 if I play the minion for draw, which I'd really have to do. Realistically, I should probably be able to scrounge together another 5 coins. Oh, yeah, this is ugly. I almost feel like this is already resignable. But let's try... Well, I could gain a ghost. That's interesting. I don't think that makes sense, but... Okay, so I guess attacking is probably fine. Although it does trigger a kind of weak shuffle, potentially. Well, no, he made me discard a good hand, so actually... Alright, well that's not ideal. So yeah, we just accept that we're going to lose the minion split 6-4, pick up a Squire this turn, I guess. It's pretty weak, but maybe I'll get to pick up a ghost or something, too. That'd be nice. Not or something, just maybe I'll get to pick up a ghost, because I have the Haunted Mirror to trash, although I also want to trash this estate, of course. Oh, he got another Squire, too. Did he do that last turn? No. When did he get the second Squire? There's no other gains for him to have gotten it from. What? Am I crazy? There's 3 Squires gone. I'm confused, but I guess it doesn't matter. The point is he has 2 Squires, which means he potentially has 3 buys, which is alarming. He could also just trash a Squire, although I think he may have just declined his opportunity to do so. No, never mind. This is all border guard stuff, not recruiter. Okay. So I guess he's not doing it. I mean, he probably doesn't need to. It is... I mean, it is economy efficient, but only if he can't afford to buy, like, 3 5s or whatever anyway. Which he actually can't, so he could have gone for it, but yeah, trashing your coppers is good too. So what does he do now? I mean, one thing he could do is, well, let's see. He doesn't necessarily need draw because of the minions, although you don't want to have to play all your minions for cards, but maybe it's fine if you have enough other source of economy, but I don't know what that would be other than Squires. 2 squares. Okay. I guess I need to play recruiter first. Dang it. I really want to do the haunted mirror thing. I also gotta get... Oh, right, I don't have a squire. I forgot. I trashed it. No! Gah. Alright, well, this isn't a shovel I particularly want to trigger either. Ugh. I mean, it probably doesn't matter, but I'm screwing this up. Darn. Okay. Should I just buy a province? Like... I don't know. It's... I need a squire to be able to do anything other than just buy provinces. But like, maybe buying provinces is okay. Is he gonna be able to double province consistently soon? I would think so. I don't know. If I get a squire, I'm just doing what he's doing, but slower. So, sure, I'll just buy a province. Whatever. Feels bad, but I don't know what else I can do. I wonder if he's going to go for vineyards, actually. That could make some sense. Pile up all those buys, add a bunch of squires and border guards and maybe blessed villages and... or menageries or something, and vineyards will be worth a lot of points. Shouldn't be hard for him to get to province or more on that. Province value or more. Yep, okay. Double potion. Definitely going for vineyards. I mean, that ought to just completely destroy me within a couple of turns. Especially once he's adding the obelisk points every turn as well. I guess we're taking minion. Oh. That's nice. Dang it! I want a ghost. It doesn't matter, but I want it. Oh, I guess top decking border guards isn't that good when you're going to have to throw them away anyway, huh? Should have thought about that. Should have taken the other one. are smart. I definitely don't think that getting a Squire instead of a Border Guard when I did early in the game would have meant that I would have won. But I do think it was the most importantly bad decision that I made. How much were those worth to him? Did he have 0 points before that? I assume he did. So they are 6 points. Yeah, alright. This is... not worth continuing. Yeah, well, I was right. The 5-2 was was a good start. Really good start. Okay, we have a different set of cards. We appear to have no trashing. Wow, that's a bold statement. This is definitely not the worst board I've ever seen. It is boring. There's no plus buy, so Quarry is pretty lousy. There's reasonable draw, I guess, in Advisor and Scholar. Well, actually, is Scholar even reasonable? I guess it's really not, because there's no disappearing cards except Royal Carriage. So I guess you just like buy provinces. I mean, that's about it. I mean, is this like just literally a big money game in the end? Like, do you do Advisors? Or is Advisor actually bad? I think because Advisor is best if you either have like all good cards or all bad cards. If you have some good and some bad and they can really like hurt you with their choices, then Advisor is weak. And I think that is basically the case in this game. So I think Advisor is to be ignored. I think we just go silver. I'm not even convinced there's anything worth ferrying. Oh, he just ferried Scholar. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, I guess like just a raw draw to 7, like in a big money game could be a good idea, or maybe that's not what he's going for. I'm not really sure. But I'm feeling like literal just like big money. The end. Yeah. Look, we can buy a gold. Exciting. I guess there's alt VP cards, so maybe the game lasts long enough that money is less good. But I don't know. Let's get a bank. Yeah. Hoo-ah. It's like probably as good as a gold. Yeah. And I guess you could maybe this, depending on your point of view, this is a worse game than a game where you don't do, what do I want to say? Maybe this is worse than a game where you have like lots of attacks and it's really sloggy, just because there's like not many interesting decisions to make. But I don't know. Those games just feel so unfun. This game is at least it's like relaxing. All right, I think we just buy province. I don't think I'm even gonna like worry about screwing around with other things. Just buy provinces. Well, it'll be interesting to see whether these scholars help Seprix out. This is a little unfortunate. Is it worth getting another bank, or would I rather just have... Yeah, we'll get another bank. 5? What is this? What is this? I mean, I guess I could get a scholar. I'd also just get a bandit camp to put spoils into my deck. Like that can't be bad, right? Yeah. That seems fine. Man, look at this nonsense. 7 again. I don't think I want 3 banks. I think that's overkill. We need... Oh, wait. I can't math. I thought that was a gold and 2 silvers. I'm so dumb. Well, the good news is I got to trash my hovel and buy a province. That's probably actually more important, but... Alright. Pretty sure this is 7. Let's get a gold. Now, obviously we're buying duchies. Actually, I guess... Wait, so what are... Fairgrounds can't be worth 4 for me, right? Yeah, like province, estate, gold, silver, copper is 5, and then bandit camp, fairgrounds, spoils. No, that's not. Yeah, I think we just buy duchy. As a fairgrounds. Was that worth 4 to him? No, that was only worth 2. Because otherwise he'd be a point ahead of me instead of a point behind. So I don't know why he did that. But oh, this is unfortunate. If he manages to hit province, he still wins. I don't... Yeah, I don't really know if there's any... rhyme or reason to that. I mean, he didn't even play a scholar, like, at the end. I don't know. I had more money cards than he did. I feel like I probably should have won, but... there's a lot of luck in the draw going into games like that, unfortunately. Okay, so this is a very different game. Bonfire, Vampire, Cemetery for trashing. Got Denizen, Enchantress, Gear for draw, but we have no source of plus action. That's going to limit things a lot. I guess Ghost Treasury would be a source of plus action, but like, good luck. Well, I mean, you can certainly load up on the Dens of Sin and the Vampires, but what? There's no plus buy. I said it was a different game, and it is, but in some ways it's not. No plus buy, and not really any other, like... Oh, wait, there is plus buy. What am I talking about? There's Bridge Troll. You just can't play very many of them. Does that mean Bridge Troll's the terminal? Just play a bunch of Dens of Sin and one Bridge Troll every turn? Probably? Aw, come on! Man! What? I don't know. Maybe that's not good? Because Vampire is a bit slow as far as trashing is concerned. It seems good, though. You get an early Bridge Troll and early Den of Sin. And, like... The problem with the 3s is that while they're good cards, you don't have any terminal space. Yeah, this is awkward. Pretty tempted to go silver once again, but maybe I should go silver gear. Oh, there's also bonfire. Bonfire combos really pretty poorly with actually being able to get a 5 on second shuffle or first shuffle, but maybe that's fine because you just keep bonfiring and then you don't have very many cards to get through. Oh. I could go gear bonfire. That seems reasonably likely to still get me to 5. Let's do that. So, I think the first 5. I mean, after Vampire, but I think the first 5 off of Vampire is Den of Sin. I think the question is like, when do you get a Bridge Troll? I mean, most of it's Den of Sin. I mean, you can have treasuries too. That's fine. Okay, well... So I can either set aside... I think I have to set aside 2 coppers by nothing to have a respectable chance. Oh my god, no. I guess this was more likely than I was giving it credit for being. Ugh, alright, so do I pick up a silver? I guess I do. Oh, or I buy a cemetery. That seems, yeah, actually the way to go. And to get those battlefield points. Yeah. Oh, that really stings. No. Do I top deck the gear? Does that make any sense? I guess if I don't top deck the gear, then it doesn't matter what I top deck. Yeah. Okay. What? Yeah. Ugh. It hurts. It hurts. Alright. We're gonna set aside these 2. And go ahead and buy dang silver. Yeah, I'm probably really far behind now. May have taken the wrong approach here. I mean, the good news is that I am very thin, but he's got 2 vampires. I mean, I guess I should be able to get to 2 vampires too rapidly enough. It may not even be necessary to have 2 vampires. Okay. Oracle. Huh. Seems surprising. Okay, so we once again can't buy a 5. We could... There's actually a really cool thing you could do with Bonfire, which is trash the Haunted Mirror if you have an action card. But we don't. But I think... So I have in there, I have a copper and a silver. So for trash 2 copper, I have silver and 2... Oh, wait, no, I have silver, copper, Haunted Mirror... Silver, copper, Haunted Mirror, copper is still 5. Okay, yeah, so we can Bonfire again. Although maybe I shouldn't, because I'm going to need to use the bat. Maybe I should just pick up another silver now. And then bat trash the coppers. Yeah, that's probably wiser. I don't want to over trash. Alright, so is there any argument for going Bridge Troll first now that I'm so thin? I still don't think so. Well, granted, I wouldn't have necessarily had the Bridge Troll in hand, but kind of looking like maybe I should pick one up. Oh, I'm so sad. Okay, so I should probably buy another vampire just to gain more 5s. And the other question is, should I slow trash here with the bat? Am I that worried about having fodder for the bat? Maybe not quite yet. How does he have... Oh, I'm miserable. Right. So he still has his cemetery and I'm miserable. 2 vampires in hand is not really the cadence I want. But I don't think it makes sense not to play them both, because I want to go Bridge Troll Denizen. Oh, I've only got 4, right. I could just take battlefield points. I don't know if that's I am about to have 2 bats. It's like buy cemetery and do no trashing with it is an option. I could just pick up a silver, but I don't really know if I want more silver. I'm going to pick up a bridge troll at some point. I'm going to add some treasuries. I don't necessarily need much in the way of treasure. I mean, I don't want to add too much junk to my deck either, of course. But yeah, I think I'm gonna. All right, so and get that Denizen. Maybe I should just go double Denizen right now. No, I want the bridge troll. Wait, what did I get? Diluted? Ugh. That's not ideal. Okay. So we can set aside like bat copper. Oh, well we need to set aside bridge troll. So we can set aside bat bridge troll. And then I guess I could buy a state. Just get battlefield points. Yeah, I think I'm actually going to do that. This is all very silly. Is he provincing again? Guess not. Duchy, okay. Trash is a silver. Well, I guess I can live with that. Alright. Here's a bridge troll. So, what are we doing here? We can buy... We can buy another bridge troll. Gain another Den of Sin, and then have 2 Dens of Sin in play. Which is pretty good. Bat trashes. Oh, if I can get the ghost thing going, which is going to be hard because I don't have... Like, I guess I can do it with the gear next turn. Having ghost gear or ghost bridge troll would be pretty nice. So I'll need 4 to find one of these things. You can let the bat trash this stuff. That might be getting to the point of over-trashing, but I think I'm willing to risk that. So yeah, let's pick up another bridge troll. I think... I mean, do I need... No, I think it's fine. Bridge troll... Locusts. Trashed a duchy. Well, that's pretty solid. That's potentially another province. This is a little alarming, but he doesn't have the plus buy, so gaining a copper is not actually terrible right now, just for bat fodder. Okay, so playing the bridge troll, we are yeah, I think buying a Den of Sin. Or maybe. Do I want one gain? Do I want to gain one Den of Sin or two? If I gain one, which we can say is off the vampire, actually, if I gain a third bridge troll, I can. If I can use the ghost to get 3 bridge trolls into play, I can actually gain provinces off of vampire, which is pretty cool. But that's probably unrealistic. But if I could start gaining treasuries, and if the ghost hits the treasury, that helps. Yeah, okay. I think I gain 1 treasury, 1 Den of Sin. Oh, I could also get a stonemason. Did I just ignore that option before? I did. Or is this the first turn I've had 2? No, this is the first turn I've had 2 bridge trolls out. So I could stonemason for 2 treasuries. Yeah, okay. And play that, we trash that, we discard that, we play that, and we gain that, we play that. Okay, so hopefully I'm not going to run myself out of time to do cool stuff here while he just actually buys points. Yeah, getting a little scary here. And I did not draw through to the ghost, which is really annoying. So we can just bat trash the stonemason, but maybe I do want to get rid of these coppers. I'm not really sure. have 3 buys, which means I can't have one big Province Cane turn, especially because of the whole, like, he has an estate and he doesn't have Miserable. I want to at least hit 3 so I can gain more treasuries, I guess. Like, gain Den of Sin, buy treasury. Stonemason, I don't have anything to Stonemason in a duchy. So keeping it around isn't going to be super valuable. And I'm also going to get another one, I guess, right now. So we'll just do that again. What did that give him? Diluted? That's not going to hurt him. Oh. Dud? That's good news. If I can manage to have a big enough turn. I mean, granted, I don't know if I have the coins to have a big enough turn, but I'm twice miserable. No. Ugh. Alright, so ideally we want to leave something behind for the... Oh, I guess we can just get more treasuries for the ghost. I mean... Or a bridge troll? Is getting a bridge troll actually better because then we can have more buys and more discounts? It probably is. Yeah, it's gotta be. So just play them treasuries. The gear, I guess, is just not really doing anything. Maybe I should trash it. So I could have as much as 7 coins. If I want to do the stonemason thing, I get bridge troll, treasury. That's 3 of my coins. What does 4 coins do? Another stonemason for 2 more treasuries. I guess that's not unreasonable. Which, that'll still only cost 6 coins. So I could still trash a copper if I wanted to. Yeah, okay. Oh, I didn't think about the fact that I'm very likely to hit a treasury as a result of this. Do I put another bridge troll in there? Is that... Well, I guess I am going to have plus action. Yeah, sure. Okay. Get Ardenza Sin in there. Let's trash stonemason. I guess we'll keep the gear since now we have a decent shot at plus action anyway. Do I want to gain a treasury or a bridge troll before I play the ghost? I think I'll play the ghost. Actually, I should have played the ghost before I did what I just did with the trashing, but whatever. Oh, stonemason. Oh, God. I forgot about that. Oh, God. That's so bad. Does stonemason require you to trash? Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Why did I not think about that? I could have just bought them straight up. That would have been better. Oh my god. That was so bad. Oh, I didn't need the dang stone masons. And I have to play it twice. Oh my god. Alright, I guess I trashed the other stonemason. Some frickin' coppers. And trash a bridge troll. Just can't play it anyway. Into what? Some silvers? Jeez. The good news is he's still just sort of screwing around. He'd gain 2 treasuries, though, which is unfortunate. Okay, well, probably gonna wanna pick up a province here. Then what do I do with my other buy or other coins? Ugh, of course I'm not gonna top deck all those treasuries if I 7 treasuries. If I buy a province, which is a problem given that I don't necessarily have a way of drawing through those other cards. What's in there? I mean, there might actually be an 8th treasury in there, but there's also a bridge troll or 2. I guess just 1. A gear, a bat. Yeah, I can't even buy a treasure card less. Well, I guess. I mean, those treasuries aren't going to get me past the cards. They're just going to mean that when I play them, it's going to be a less bad turn. Oh my god. I basically have to wait for the ghost to go off again. And this time don't buy freaking stonemasons. Oh boy. I could buy like gold bonfire and like trash this stuff just to like stall. That's so sad. Oh my gosh, I'm so frustrated with myself for doing that. So frustrated with myself. I could also just like play all the vampires, I guess. Just attack, 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 attack. Oh wait, those don't gain to hand. What am I talking about? I just don't know. I guess. Oh, there may be a stonemason in here too. Yeah, I really can't afford to stall out for another turn. I just can't. So yeah, I think I'm actually gonna do. Well, like what else can I do? That's reasonable. Is it gain if you didn't buy a victory card? So I can gain a duchy with a vampire. That's good. Yeah. 6 coins left. Could buy a cemetery just for a couple of points. Or no, I can't. I can't. Ah. I could bonfire the stonemason too, actually. That's not a bad idea. Maybe a double bonfire. Locusts again. Oh, I got his Tennyson. It's funny. Alright, get a duchy. Oh, gosh. I just played that so poorly. I just did not even think about the stonemason thing. Oh, my treasuries. Well, he's still struggling for some reason. Oh, that's getting pretty close. That's getting pretty close. Well, I guess he probably just wins. Like, what can I do to stop that? Nothing, really. He only needs to hit 4 coins. Oh, yeah. Well, this is off to a rousing start. For me, okay, what do we have here? Develop is the only trashing. We do have Lost City and Wharf, so there's a lot of draw. And plus buy. And there's also Minion to add into that. Chariot Race nonsense. Oh, there's Goat trashing. Okay. Well, that changes things. That's a lot more straightforward than develop. Doesn't mean that I don't want to develop, granted. Developing estates into chariot races is certainly not bad. Though hitting 5 would be pretty nice. And that's not very likely with a develop. Well, clearly we're doing that. Are imps worth getting? And there's only so many lost cities, so there is going to be some... Well, I guess there's enough, though, because most of the actions aren't terminal. It's pretty much just wharf. I mean, develop, but that's whatever. Yeah, I think it's probably better to just try to go faster. Get a silver. So he's getting the Devil's Workshop. I mean, the Devil's Workshop gaining a card costing up to 4 can gain Chariot Races too, which is pretty solid. Although imps are not very good with Chariot Race. I mean, I really want to be able to hit Wharf. I wish I knew what my odds were, taking the goat trash into account. Yeah, again, I think I just want to go fast. Ooh. Too bad it's not paired with an estate, as that means I got 2 estates in the next 6 cards, which is certainly not helping me. Oh, got it. So now the question is, do I get a lost city or a wharf? A second wharf. I obviously, I could have terminal collision with wharf, but it's not like a super big deal. I think I'll probably get second wharf and then go for lost city after that. Hits 5 anyway, even though you got Pixie and Devil's Workshop, and that's a little surprising. I mean, you do have the trashing in the first shuffle, so that helps. Okay, well, we're definitely getting a lost city. Do we want a lackeys or a pixie? The nice thing about lackeys is we can do a little terminal draw or terminal collision alleviation. Pixies probably a little bit stronger in general, but I think I like lackeys while I don't have the reliability of consistently hitting lost cities. Maybe you could argue I should have just gone wharf lackeys, actually. But that seems like a little much. Yeah, not surprised that he hit 5 with me giving him the Lost City card. That part's a little unfortunate, but... Alright. So we do have to worry a little bit about... over trashing here, or not having the economy to take advantage of the wharves and lost cities. One potential solution to that is minion. Minion also is nice in minion can offset the lost city draw. I think, Artificer is pretty good too, because you're going to end up with a big hand. You can use that to top deck. Yeah, maybe Artificer Wharf is the way to go here. I think I can get behind that. Getting them chariot races. Should probably pick some of those up myself at some point. Gonna be out of lackeys, villagers, which is a little unfortunate. Let's see, how many cards do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9, and I have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So, I definitely think I play Artificer. So I played 2 wharves this turn. Yeah, so I could top deck a wharf. Or a... I guess with 2 wharves in play, I don't really need to top deck. Is it more efficient to just buy than to top deck? Not. I guess it isn't actually. If I'm, just discard the lackeys. Oh, I can also draw the card this turn. That's relevant. Yeah, I should use it to pick up a minion in that case, probably. What's this last card? Is that another copper? It's gotta be, right? So I should... One, two, three, four, five. Do that. I shouldn't have done that unless I was going to discard. Why did I think that was a good idea? I don't know. Why didn't I discard the lackeys? Is it going to matter? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I guess it probably isn't. Alright, so now we can go... I probably need to pick up another lackeys now because I ran through my villagers. So like I could go wharf lackeys. At some point I need to bite the bullet and buy more lost cities, but the hope is that I can do that on a turn where I've done a minion discard so that it's offsetting the advantage. Although I guess I'm probably not going to be doing minion discard really much. Like I'd probably just play it for coins most of the time, so maybe that doesn't make sense. Maybe I shouldn't worry about it. Alright. Got the lost city. Oh, oops. I'm an idiot. Ugh. Why did I do that? Like, why didn't I just play the dang artificer? So dumb. Yeah. Okay, so what do I want to top deck? I could top deck Lost City. That wouldn't be bad. Actually, then I could use the minion discard. Like discard 5 coppers, gain Lost City, play minion discard. I mean, it's a little awkward. Potentially. But, I think it's fine. Yeah, I mean, those 5 cards are not great, but... Alright, do we want to pick up another wharf? Probably do. Oh, I've got lackeys in those cards, so actually if I pick up another lackeys, then it's kind of fine. Yeah, let's do that. I'm pretty sure I'm playing this at least slightly wrong, but I think in general my strategy makes sense. Like at a high level, I think my execution is been sloppy. Obviously, it was sloppy with respect to particularly the order of operations last turn. Thank you. Okay, this time I think I'm actually fine with just burning the villager intentionally. Do we top deck Lost City again? Oh. Yeah, I think that's fine. Meaning for discard is pretty awkward here. Probably just don't want to do it. I probably just let him keep the cards. Well, how many wars does he have in play? One? I mean, I'm losing, let's see, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm losing, like, there's some significant opportunity cost to it. I think it's more important than the two cards. So, I'm just going to play for coins. I think like him, I do want to trash one of these. They're not really doing a whole lot. Oh, I can buy the last 2 wharves if I want to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 wharves is pretty many wharves. And then like a chariot race. Oh, wow. Okay. I mean, I don't think that's unreasonable. I just wasn't expecting that quite that quickly. Yeah, I definitely like my opening better. Just go fast, get wharves. So we're on the board. Hopefully we can bring it all the way back to even. Breaking even the whole season is like my sort of first level goal. It's like just to make sure that I stay in the division, because like I said, I think it's going to be pretty tough this season. And you got to be pretty close to even to stay in, because the bottom 2 people demote, which is pretty rough. Okay, so this is a lurker game. Hooray. We got Ratcatcher. We've got Shepherd stuff, although Shepherd's worse because we don't have estates to start the game. We can plan. We have a 5-2 split. 5-2 split. Well, that means we're opening Ratcatcher or Lurker. I'd prefer to do Ratcatcher because I kind of hate Lurker. Like, not... it's a good card, but it just gets on my nerves. It's just, like, it warps games a lot. Not always, but frequently. Oh, he's got the 5-2 split as well. Interesting. Yeah, Artificer's pretty good early here because of the solid cheap cards, and in addition to being able to gain like estates to combo with Shepherd. So that could definitely make sense. Patrol is also quite strong here in conjunction with Shepherd, although maybe that's just overkill. Like, Patrol to draw cards so that you can play Shepherd to draw even more cards. Like, maybe that's just not necessary, especially with nobles in the game as well. But, like, yeah, it seems like a Shepherd thing is worth doing even though you don't start with a stage, just because there's nobles to combine it with, because there's Artificer for fast gaining stuff. But Patrol, what is Patrol going to do for you in the first shuffle? It's going to I don't know, just be able to help you buy a somewhat more expensive card. Yeah, I think Artificer is better. Artificer can also do that if you don't draw the thing you're looking for. Yeah, so you could do a thing where you Artificer to top deck a Lurker to get your second Lurker, but I think I would similarly prefer to just get a Ratcatcher. I could definitely see this being at least 4-card Artificer. Oh, I should have thought more about... Well, I had 5-2. That's why I wasn't thinking about plan. This also isn't necessarily the kind of game where you need a super thin deck. There's no virtual money. And there is stuff with Fathom that you can do. Well, I mean, ideally you'd like to get all the starting junk out of the way if you're going to do Fathom stuff, just so you... same reason you ever would, but point is, you're going to need some coins. Fathom might be a perfectly reasonable way to do it, given that before you trash it, it is draw off of Shepherd, and then after you trash it, 3 silvers is probably fine. So he does go for the plan. Interesting. Okay, so I could actually top deck a 2 or a 3 and still buy a 2 or a 3, which is just cool. Or I could just get a 4. Oh, I could get a 4 and still... could get a 4 and a 2. That sounds a lot better than messing around with 3 costs. I could pick up another Ratcatcher, or I could pick up a Lurker, and then I could pick up a Shepherd. Picking up a second Ratcatcher seems better. Is it ridiculous to get a Fathom now rather than... Actually, if I'm going to get a Fathom, I should discard these 2 cards. Wait, no, I can't buy a Fathom. I can only gain a Fathom. And if I gain a Fathom, then A, it's on top of my deck, which I don't want, and B, well, I guess I could trash it with a Ratcatcher, but B, when I trash the hovel, I don't have enough cards left to buy the 2 costs that I want, so that doesn't quite work. But I can still gain a Fathom. Do I want to do that, or should I just gain a Shepherd? I mean, a Shepherd in my deck... Well, maybe actually a Fathom is better in my deck because I can trash it. Yeah, and do that, and then gain a Ratcatcher. So... Oh, right. I just can't keep anything straight. I kept remembering and then forgetting that the Phantom would go on top of my deck and not the Rat Catcher. Okay, so what was that? Oh, my subwoofer fell over. I wonder how that happened. Something had to have like knocked it over. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just do that. Boink, boink, boink. And now Wandering Minstrel is not super good with Shepherd Draw. I don't know that I need it either. Like, I can just get another Phantom, or I can just get a Shepherd even though it's only got one card to combo with right now in anticipation of doing stuff with it later. Yeah, I mean, I don't... Oh, right, I've got 2 cards to combo it with. I mean, that's still not very many. Was that a... No, that was not a Terminal Envoy. Okay, get the Rat Catcher out of here then. Oh, you can get Nobles. I don't know if he wants to. I would want to. Whoa. What just happened is plan trashing. Yeah. Okay. Uh-huh. So right now I'm guaranteed to hit 4, which is good because I can pick up another Phantom. Yeah, I don't think it makes sense to use the Artificer. Alright, do I actually want a Phantom, or would I rather just get a Patrol? The problem is I don't have the victory cards for that to make sense just yet, but... Or I could get another Artificer, I guess. Or even Piazza. Piazza's not going to be very good in my deck right now, of course. Yeah, I think I'm going to pick up another Artificer. Wandering Minstrel. Okay, yeah, get the Rat Catcher out here again. Slow down the trashing. I'm starting to think his strategy is going to pan out a little bit better than mine, though. Alright, so I think we don't call Rat Catcher this turn because we can trash Hovel anyway if we do buy a Phantom, which I think I want to do. Okay. Yeah. So we can trash Overgrown Estate here and hope that I can draw into 6 for nobles. Still not a terminal envoy. I have to believe that the fact that neither of us have gotten lurkers is incorrect. But nah, I don't know. I also think that I may have under emphasized in developing my strategy the significance of the lack of plus buy. I mean, Artificer can act as an alternate source of plus buy with enough draw, and hypothetically with Shepherd and Patrol and Nobles all on the board, you could get to the point where you had that kind of draw, but actually doing it is probably going to be difficult, to say the least. And in the meantime, you know, if you're just buying single province anyway, like why complicate things so much? Okay, he definitely just got some lurkers. I guess he had the same thought that I did. Wah. Do I trash the Necropolis? It's certainly not a good card, but I don't have any terminals yet. So in that respect, it's certainly a worse card than Copper right now. I have trashed my Hovel and my Overgrown Estate, so it is definitely the worst card in my deck. So I guess I'll go ahead and do it. I can always add Minstrels later if I really want to. So, let's see. Could pick up another Artificer. Could get a Patrol. I think I'm going to get a Patrol. At some point, it's going to help me buy Nobles, which is going to make it easier for me to play Patrol, so... I assume that wasn't terminal. Yeah. I guess we'll discard Minstrel? I don't know. Oh, he got a Nobles. When did he get a Nobles? Just... No. Oh, boy. He's already doing lurker things. I guess get rid of the draw. I don't know. Yeah, I'm losing this game. Shouldn't have gotten fancy. Should have just gone with the minstrel envoy stuff. Oh my gosh. He doesn't even really need money. I mean, at some point he has to gain points. I guess actually he doesn't. He just gains a bunch of nobles and then wins the game. Oh, do I even feel like playing this out? Let's see what I can do this turn. Exactly this turn. Now that I have Shepherd and 2 whole cards to discard. I mean, I can do a draw and play thing. But what would I be doing that with? I don't know. Yeah. I'm just not seeing it. If I knew... What would I even have to know? If I knew that like my patrol was at the top of my deck, then I would gain a Wandering Minstrel. Or was going to be at the top of my deck, I should say, since I haven't shuffled yet. Let's just play this Artificer. Yeah, I don't feel like playing this out. I don't know. This is just not going to go anywhere fast. Picked the wrong strategery. Okay, so now we've got tax, which is great because I'm going first, so hooray for that. Got apprentice for trashing, trade route for trashing, market square for gaining golds when you trash. That's kind of nice. We got no villages until we pile through the settlers. Sculptor can gain villagers if you gain treasures, which is a little awkward because you don't really want to do that probably, but I mean, yeah. Oh. The Young Witchbane is Herbalist, which I don't imagine anyone's going to want to get early on. So it could be correct to open up Young Witch, even though that puts me in debt, and then I could just buy like a Settlers, and I'll still be in debt, unfortunately. It's not really helping me get to 5. But getting to 5 is going to be difficult anyway. I mean, I could also open Trade Route. Or even silver. Under what circumstances? Frickin' tax. Dang it. Under what circumstances do I help or hurt my opponent's turn 1 or turn 2 here? If I could take a 3 and he has a 3-4 opening, then it potentially helps him. If he has a 4-3 opening, So, although you can still do like buy another 3 that has debt on it. I tend to think that getting out in front of the Young Witch thing is going to at least be helpful. Because the trashing in this is not like fast trashing. Apprentice is a good card, but not because it's fast trashing, and Trade Route certainly isn't fast trashing. So yeah, let's just do that. Except tax-related misery. Yeah. Do I even put myself into debt to buy a Settlers, or do I just not and take Baths points? Buy tax and take Baths points? I mean, I could tax Herbalist just to like make it unlikely that he picks one up here. If he doesn't have that option, he probably goes for Settlers or overtaking a debt. Sure. Why not? Why not? Huh. No. Goes for debt. Okay. So now what? Go for some trashing in Trade Route. Just get a silver so I can get better trashing in Apprentice. Market Square doesn't seem super impactful right now, given that I don't have any trashing. Honestly, I think silver is probably just better anyway, because of the terminal collision risk on Trade Route. I'd rather just get to Apprentice. Also, this sucks. Sucks. Yeah, I guess more silver is the way to go. I mean, at some point I want to Settlers, but I really want to hit Apprentice. Oh, he got an Apprentice. Lucky him. Oh, man. I guess I could get a second Young Witch. Try to push the curse split in my favor. I don't think that's completely ridiculous. Given that he's gonna get an Apprentice. I don't know, I need some way to find an advantage. Yeah, sure. Why not? Let's terminally collide Young Witches all the time. It sounds like fun. Two Apprentices. It's just not fair. That's not fair. Okay, well, we got one. Alright. What now? We do have an Apprentice, so we could open up Market Square. I think that's fine. Alright, what I want to see is... Actually, I guess Necropolis? Okay. That'll do. I am gonna dead draw that apprentice. Well, 50% chance, but also would it be at the bottom? Okay, well I didn't dead draw it, so that's good news. And we are pushing the curse split with the second young witch a little bit, so that's nice. Did I just pick up another market square? I think so. Apprentice overgrown estate value. Okay, well, fine. I mean, you could be argued that I should just take Bath's points here, but I want to get to those bustling villages. Although I suppose ultimately I don't actually need to play. I mean, once we get through the curses, I don't need to play more young witches. But, well, yeah. Of course, I might want to play like Sculptor or Swamp Hag or something. He has 4 apprentices. Madness. I could also just get another market square, just increase the odds that I manage to line up apprentice market square. Like, gaining golds is super good. Yeah, let's do that, actually. Gaining golds is super good, because then you can apprentice them and draw all the cards. It's pretty nice. Pretty nice. He's managed to even up that curse split. It's pretty offensive. Oh. What do I do here? You could argue I should have just opened Apprentice Silver, but I feel like I kind of need that silver. I mean, I could like discard 2 apprentices and buy another apprentice. That wouldn't be completely ridiculous. At some point, I need to line them up with the dang market squares, of course, which I think I have 3 of. Yeah. Or I discard silver copper? Apprentice silver. What am I hoping for there? I guess to get around to my other young witch. I don't. This is. Yeah, I don't know. This is all too much for my poor brain. Oh, he didn't manage to line them up. I guess I get another market square. Dag nabbit. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Wahoo. You get 2 golds this turn. Amazing. This is... Yeah, this is gain, not bought, so... Unfortunately... No, whatchamacallit, baths points. Give me all them golds. All them golds. Alright. Guess we'll just go ahead and trash the hovel. And trash curse. And buy another market square. Fun times with apprentices and market squares. He did win the apprentice split. I'm not really sure if that's relevant. Oh man, he's got 6 baths points. I guess, do I have any more apprentices left in my deck? I suspect not. I think he has 6 and I have 4, and I played 2. I played 3 last turn, and yeah, there's no way. So I might as well just play with this market square. Alright, do I just play province here? To take a debt, but that's not like the end of the world. I think I do. I don't really see why not. If you have enough market squares and you get a bunch of golds back, so the deck should be reasonably consistent at picking up provinces. Like, even though I have to trash gold to draw, that is. Okay, so I guess I just play settlers first. So we can apprentice curse, but I need 1 more coin to be able to afford province. I guess I have to apprentice gold, huh? Annoying. Okay. Apprentice that other young witch. Let's go. Well, at some point, you also have to be able to potentially think about playing the market squares for plus buy, but I don't think that's actually going to be super relevant for me at this point. Actually, how much did I have last? Oh, I had 9 after I repaid the debt, right? So I couldn't have bought a settlers anyway. Oof. Oh, he actually drew through. Holy crap. Holy crap. Is that double province money? Yes. Is he considering not spending it as such? Seems like he should. I haven't looked like a threat to double province yet, and yeah, okay. Yeah, no, that puts me in a really rough spot for sure. Oh, do I want to do this now at this point? I might actually not. I might need the plus buy. Well, crap. Ugh. Oh my gosh, that was not a particularly favorable sequence. Okay. I mean, I can just trash Copper and buy a province and then hope that he duds. I think that's what I probably have to do. It's just really not a great situation. Here I probably... Well, we'll see if he just wins the game on his turn. Which would not really be surprising. He did trash gold. Oh. Wow. I mean, he has to replace that gold, probably. Probably? Okay. Yeah. Trash 2 golds, gain 2 golds. I don't think that was necessary, but maybe it was for some reason. I don't know why it would be, particularly. Yeah, it was totally unnecessary. Wow. Alright, well, in that game... I don't know. Tax definitely didn't do me any favors. Maybe it was more important to not let him win the apprentice split than I was giving it credit for being. Hmm. Yeah. I don't know. I don't feel like Oh, Donald X. Hey there. What a great way for him to be introduced to me as a player, is to see me get wiped. So yeah, that game was... I don't think I made any, like, super big mistakes. I think that there was a combination of, like, tax stuff and draw sequencing early in the game that put me behind, and it did snowball on me. Like, he certainly was able to get to apprentice faster than I was, and not that I can recall through any specific actions that I took or that he took that were, like, notably different. But I may be forgetting something important. It's certainly possible that I should have just bit the bullet and bought silver on the opening, taking the tax, or the debt rather. I'm not really sure about that, but it's possible. Yeah. In any case, yeah, I mean, Seprix is a strong player. I want to say he was in B last season. Maybe. I just know that he's around the Dominion Discord and community a lot, and so I just know that, like, I know his name. But certainly, the quality of play is high in this. Is going to be high in this division, and it's going to be difficult for me to stick in it. But I'll do my best. So yeah, that was me getting trounced. I'll see you next time for hopefully something a little bit different. Until then.